Moving on to the next part of strings. So the string data types are immutable. Update We can't update the string using string slicing, or you can't just delete a certain part with using string slicing. So over here I have an example for you. Over here I've taken a string y with hello world written within it. So we're just gonna try slicing it. So if I were to try printing it, just, just for now I'm gonna, okay, if I were to try printing this, so it's gonna throw me an error because we can't update a string using slicing. We can reassign the same variable with a new string, but we cannot update the string using string slicing. So when it comes to deletion also, we can't delete a certain part of the string. Changing a certain part of the string and deleting a certain part of the string is the same thing. So we can either delete the entire thing out of existence, or we cannot just delete a certain part of the string. So moving on to this example again, just let me, okay. So if, over here, if I were to just take this out, because we can't really update a string using string slicing as I've just told you. Now we're gonna print this. We're gonna delete the y variable which holds the string. We can delete the y variable using the keyword del. So y is not existing right now because I've used the keyword del alongside y. So if I were to remove this and then run this code once more, it's gonna give me it's gonna present me with hello world twice because I printed y twice. So moving on to the next part of strings, that is escape sequences. So escape sequences is a very important part of a string. Over here I'm just going to explain you a certain few important escape sequences that you're going to need throughout your, not throughout, but there are many escape sequences, but these are the most used escape sequences. So over here over here, the string which I've taken is a cryptocurrency market will soar above 10 trillion by the end of 2030. So now I've used slash n over here. What does slash n give us? So it moves the entire thing to the next line. So I'm gonna print this. I'm gonna, oh, where was, yeah, over here. So see, the first statement just printed just as it was. Cryptocurrency market will soar above 10 trillion by the end of 2030. Cryptocurrency market will soar above 10 trillion by the end of by the end of 2030. So after using slash n after crypto, so the next line moves entirely to the next line, sorry, the next part of the sentence moves entirely to the next line, and we have placed one more slash n just after above, so the remaining line will also move to the next line. So over here 10 trillion by the end of 2030. So this entire part got moved to the third line because there's a slash n. So we have more escape sequences. If I were to use a slash, so just let me remove this as of now. Okay, now we're gonna, if I want to print a single slash, you can't do it. Okay, just let's see a try. Does it throw us an error? Yeah, it does kind of. Just a second. Sorry. The one I wanted to show you was backslash t, not double backslash. So moving on, the second escape sequence, which I'm going to tell you right now, is going to be backslash t. So backslash t basically gives us a space, a tab between two words. Okay, now all these escape sequences should be used within strings. So it can be either within single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes, but it should be within quotes. Only then it will work. So in the second example over here, I've printed hello world um, tab backslash t tab. It provides me with a tab, and then world. In the third example, I've printed hello world backslash then backslash single quotes. Now, if I were to just remove this backslash a bit, and now I'm gonna print it, it's gonna throw me an error. It's gonna throw me an error. So anytime if a word gets underlined by a red marker in your VS Code, then it's a signal that you have written there's some type of error. So the over here the error is that over here if I want to include the single quotes over here, I will have to use backslash, because if I were not to use the backslash, it will only print hello, and the world will get out of its. It won't get printed. It will just throw an error. So we have to use backslash backslash over here. So this escape sequence is backslash single quotes. And the fourth one, which okay, these four are the ones which we are going to use the most whilst in Python strings. There are many more, but these four are the basic ones which you're going to require. So the fourth one is going to be backslash double quotes is the same functionality as backslash single quotes. Well, we wouldn't have the need to use this backslash if I were to use uh, something else instead of double quote. For example, now if I were to remove these double quotes and use a single quote, okay, over here I'm going to use a single quote, and then I I don't have to use the backslash, because the entire string is now encased within a single quote, and so it's not going to interfere with me using a double quote here as it was interfering in the previous example. So if I were to remove this backslash, it's just going to throw me an error. But now if I were to encase the entire string in a different quote, it's not going to throw me an error. So let's print it now. Okay, we have got this printed hello world, and the fourth one, the fifth example which I have for you is the raw strings. Now, if I were to use a letter R, which signifies raw strings, and all the escape sequences which we have used within the string are going to be, they're not going to be activated while you're printing it, or it's just going to be deactivated if I were to use this letter R before the entire string. Now this string is known as a raw string. It's not going to let the escape sequence do its work. So over here printed the entire raw string. As you may see, slash n didn't work because it didn't get time to activate, as the raw string doesn't allow it to activate. The same with slash n, double slash, slash, single quotes, double quotes. Yep.